Thank you guys very much. It's an honor to get the award here, and it's an honor to be standing in front of you. And just telling Dean Weinberg back there that I'm 30 years old. I absolutely cringe when I hear that. No offense to some of the folks in the back. I was never supposed to be 30 years old. I was always supposed to be sitting where you guys were, going through high school, going through the things that you guys are going through, going from one season to the next. I was always playing sports. I grew up in Nelsonville, as previously mentioned, and got a football scholarship to come here. And you heard a lot of great things about me in my bio, but you didn't hear a lot of things a lot of failures that I had in my life along the way. I think my first, if any of you go on to play college sports, you'll realize that even when you get to college, when you walk in your first college classroom, you'll find out that there's a lot more to it than what you're getting in high school, and you got to do a lot more. You got to learn to study on your own. When you walk on a field or something at the D1 college level, you find out everybody in college was good. Is there any athletes in the room by show of hands? Is there people? So you guys a lot of you are athletes here. So when you walk on the field, I remember my first time walking on the field, I thought I was pretty good coming from Nelsonville. And I think my college coach, you're seeing a bench warmer and a competitor up on the screen. I think my college coach, one of the first things he ever said to me was, it's okay to stink. It's okay to have a bad practice, but don't you think you're overdoing it a little bit? That was kind of the first experience I got to the real world of moving on from Nelsonville, moving on from high school sports, and going on out into the real world. And I think it's a good analogy of the things that you go through in life and the struggles that you have to deal with. I did get my degree in mathematics from OU, and I started in civil engineering. I did 2 years in civil engineering, tough while playing football. I did an internship with the Ohio Department of Transportation while I was in college and stood out along the highway all year, all summer, and decided that wasn't what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. You don't hear that come up in the bio, but that is, I wouldn't say it's a failure, but it's a change in one's life. You guys are going to experience that. You may go to college, you may find out things here today that you thought you were interested in, but you might not be. You might find new things that you're interested in. It's okay to make those changes. It's okay to have failures in your life, but it's another thing to turn it around and turn it into a positive. And I think that that's something that I was able to do and something that I'm proud of, but I'm also more proud, even more than the successes, is of the failures that I've had. So I turned around from a civil engineering degree and got my degree in mathematics. And I got out of college, and like many of you, I don't know, by show of hands, I know I keep asking that, but by show of hands, how many people in here are driven by, do you want to make money? How many people in here want to be millionaires? I was something I always, when I got away from college, I wanted to make a living. I wanted to do well for myself. I wanted to figure out a way to better myself and provide and be out on my own. And went out and got a degree in sales for a period of time. Having on my resume that I got my degree in mathematics was something that I didn't even realize at the time. I could have got a job anywhere I wanted. So the things that you're learning today, because it's so rare, they're claiming within the next decade, there are 5 million people are going to be short of STEM educated folks to go into the jobs. 80% of jobs are going to require a STEM related field, and it's going exponentially that way. So yes, today, and you can thank me for getting you out of class for a day and coming down here to OU and getting pizza for lunch. And I can tell you, I wish that if I was sitting there, I would have taken advantage of the day today that I'm asking you to do, but I don't know if I would have. But I'm asking you to take advantage of everything you're going to learn today. The process of becoming a millionaire, the process of changing the world, the process of what you're going to do for the rest of your life, the process of one day supplying a good life for your community, a good life for your family could start today. So every one of these tables you're going to, every time you're talking to someone, every time you guys are working on ideas, every time you're learning and trying to open up on the things that you could potentially do for the rest of your life, and the things that you could be working on, take it very, very serious today. So with that, thank you very much for the award, and I hope you guys